Okay. So, I'm going to do a live video here. I apologize. It's a little windy, and you're going to have to bear with me, okay? But, I want to do this live video here for my program and just show us working some dogs together. So often, I swear, trainers are not showing the real work, and I understand why to some extent. Makes sense. But to another extent, I don't understand why. So, we're going to get out Bentley. His mom told me he's been working on a slip lead, so I'm just going to go and get out a slip lead. That's what she was saying she used with him. I'm going to see how he does. My inclination with Bentley right now is he's a good dog. He's very confident. I do believe a prong collar would greatly help him out. I think it would make things very clear for him and be able to get his attention when he gets distracted. He's a sweet dog, and I know people would say, why would you put a, hey, dude, stop. No. So I need to be clear with him. Hey, man, like before we even leave, eat the food I have. Good. Okay, now his sister's doing good here. Come on. Bentley. Yes. Let's go. Bentley. Yes. Good. Let's go. Now I want to make it clear I'm not going to have food in my hand on purpose because I could already tell when I saw this guy. He was like, oh, I know, you got food in your hand? Good, I'll pay attention. You don't? I won't. And that's what's happening here. Sit. Good. Good boy. Good. Good. Whoa, hey. Good. Sit. Good. Let's go. Now we're walking him by his sister here that previously had some sort of issue with him. Really not much of an issue. There potentially might be some sort of resource guarding happening with her because here she's not concerned with him at all. This is the doesn't want my food either. So she might want Bentley's food. Let's see. This is why I'm talking about him with the prong collar would help. See how he's not yielding to the pressure and he's just like pulling on the slip lead. Personally, I don't think this is the dog where you're going to get results in a quick fashion with a slip lead. I'm not saying this is a dog you need to put a prong collar on him and start popping the prong collar, but I think it would just create clarity. Come on. Yes. You could see there where I was having this tug of war with him on the leash and he's not understanding. I really have to pop the leash. Let's try it again. I'll show you what I mean. Popping the leash. Hey, no. I popped the leash. No. She's hilarious because she's eating his food. Still very low food motivation. I was thinking earlier today because a client was telling me, hey, with our breakfast, we're doing hand feed. Dog with low food motivation. Stop breakfast. Start feeding at noon. Start feeding at 1. Breakfast is at 1 o'clock. Let the dog go from 8 or 9 whenever they eat dinner until noon the next day. Where this idea came that we have to present breakfast to the dog, I mean, let's just think of that. Good. The word breakfast, break a fast, but a dog can go 100 days without food. So this idea that they're fasting by not eating overnight, that's not true. Good job, Bentley. Good. Let's go. You could see he's very focused on my hand. Let's go, buddy. Good. Now that he's in work mode, he's like really focused. Good. Sit. Good. Let's go. Could help. Good. Sit to get him in the work mode quicker. To just say, hey man, I need you to pay attention right now. Oh, okay. Especially around her, or if she's going off, to tell him, Bentley, hey, focus, man. Focus on me. Sit. Good. He's a hard dog to feed food to because of the shape of his mouth. Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. Good pumpkin. Yeah, come on, let's go. And I'm coming back now towards Shay. Good boy. Nope. Pop the leash. And the reason I'm saying no and popping the leash is I'm telling him, hey, you should know by now, be neutral to Shay. Don't try to be going up to Shay. Sit. Good. Don't be trying to go up to Shay. Don't be trying to stare at her. Sit. Good. And earlier when he was in his placemat taking 20-30 minutes to settle, that's where the prong collar could also help to speed that process up. Good girl. Good. I'm actually playing a little bit into a jelly method here of working with him and then working with her. And in that way, I'm creating a little bit more of a desire from her to work with me, because she's going, hey, he's paying attention to my arch nemesis, this guy. Good. Not really an arch nemesis. I really don't think Shay knows really what is going on. Come on. Good. And I don't mean that in a negative sense. I just mean good. Oh, good. This is actually a funny trick that I learned, which is like if you go to offer the food, good, and they don't want it enthusiastically, then just take it away. Let's try it again and see what happens. You want this? No? Oh, okay. There you go. You want this? Good. So, second or third time, I just pulled the food away. And then, it sounds crazy. I'll just put kibble in my hand. The dog's not inhaling the kibble. I'll just go, oh, okay, no problem. We'll try again later. Now Bentley's in work mode, mostly because the way I was handling this leash. And these leash pops actually really helped him figure out what I was asking him to do. Good job, buddy. Place. I want to alternate that exercise and have her here. This is going to be harder with him because he's going to go into probably frustration and start staring at me for the food. No. I'm trying to address that right here and just tell him, no. No. We're in chill mode. We're just chilling. When you're in your place, I don't really want you anticipating food. Let's go. And that's why eventually, pretty quickly actually, I want to get food out of the place work so the dog's not anticipating food around the placemat. Let's see how she does here around him. Hey, what's up, little buddy? How you doing? Curiosity, which I like to see. Good job, little buddy. Curiosity, smelling. Nice girl. Nice, Shay. Shay, break. So, counter conditioning dogs is a great idea, but make sure they're working first. If you can, because otherwise, I don't, if neither of these dogs was really giving me attention, I probably wouldn't be throwing a bunch of food on the ground if they're not being really responsive to their leashes. I really want to be clear, I am feeding you around each other. I want you to feel good about being each other, but I don't want to be reinforcing ignoring the leash, ignoring me, or staring at each other. So if I see them ignoring me, ignoring the leash, staring at each other, I don't want to do feeding. Let's walk her back again. Come on, princess. Sit. Down. Good. I am feeding him in the place. Good. Because I need him back tied. And he doesn't really know a down yet. I don't think he would hold it down long enough to finish this exercise. Battery's back, okay. So we're going to work with her a little bit more on her remote collar now. She's going to work her at a very low level and see how she does here. Now she's actually on a remote that is attached to 4 dogs. I'm going to use her mini educator here. This is what her parents use at home. Okay, so let's see how she does. Flat collar, sit, tap, 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 down, tap, 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 down, tap, 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 down. We're at number 2 out of 100. Good, good. Let's go, tap, tap. What a good girl. Come on, princess, let's go. Good job. Nice. Let's go. Tap, tap, tap. Good girl. Sit. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Down. Tap, 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 tap. She needs the leash. Down. Tap, 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 tap. Down. Good. This I would like actually a down with the hips to the side. Down. 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 I'll move a little bit this way. I'm still tapping the remote. We're at number 2. Sit. I'm going to add food and move it sideways to help her understand what I'm saying. Down. Good. She's a little more sideways. And what do I mean? I mean the hips should be shifted to the side. That's a dog that's in a down, prepared to stay down. That's a down. That other thing she was doing is like a down, but you're ready to jump up at any moment. And for reactive dogs, it's super important. It's like down is down. Believe it or not, if I pan the camera around, you would just see like 8 dogs now all sleeping in their beds. High energy dogs that haven't exercised yet today. Physically, although mentally they've been getting a lot of exercise. So let's go. Tap, 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 tap. Good girl. Yeah, what a good girl. Come on. Let's go. Tap, tap. Place. Tap, 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 tap. Good. Now, in case you guys are wondering, I'm saying tap for you guys. And I'm just tapping the black S button on this remote, level 4. I went up a little bit from 2 to 4. I don't know if she's feeling 2. When I'm working the dog at a low level, a lot of the times I'm not really going to see most of the time I'm not going to see a physical response to the remote. When I come down here, look back there. Situational awareness. It has to be so huge with these dogs. Let's go. Tap, 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 tap. Good girl. So my read on a lot of this behavior with these 2 dogs, come on, let's go. Tap, tap, tap. It's a leash reactivity. It's a resource guarding situation. Let's go. Let's go. Shay is coming in a long way since I first saw her. No comparison. Really crazy. Here comes someone to open the gate. What's up, man? Good. You can open the gate. Good. I'm going to give her some food when the gate opens. Good job, Bentley. Good job, buddy. Oh my God, he put my whole hand in his mouth. I don't know why, he's hard to get food into his mouth efficiently. You want to just put her up there in the concrete yard up there and watch Ajax. He's kind of thinking things. He's just you could see him going back and forth. Down, and the dog I'm talking about right now, good. These types of dogs can be really hard to train, that are kind of nervous, very powerful, kind of emotionally needy. It can be really hard. Bentleys they might be hard to train because they get confused, but they just don't have that sensitivity. And as I'm talking about this, Jeff, with a similar pit bull, it's like trying to get her to leave and to go end her walk, and she's just like, I don't know. Down. And that's why when you see me working these dogs a lot, I'm ignoring them and giving them space. Because I really want them to build up confidence on their own. I want them to understand they don't really need me always looking at them or giving them attention. They can just, pay attention to the leash, the environment, my body language, look at the bigger picture. And if I'm always looking at them, I might create that picture that I always got to be looking. Okay, I love you guys. Take care. We're ending it there.